So our first awardee is Tedy Bruschi, who is known to many of you. He's a well-known NFL player and broadcaster. I have to say, Elizabeth, that, and don't tell Tedy this, that I'm a lifelong Steeler fan. And so I've suffered the pain of his competence for many years. What is the really amazing story is that when he was 31, following a very successful year, actually winning the Super Bowl, going to the Pro Bowl, Tedy suffered a stroke. And you know, this is, I think, was an important event not only in Tedy's life, but I think in the stroke field's life, because I think we always think of stroke as an age-related disease. That is the #1 risk factor for stroke. But the reality is that stroke affects people across the lifespan. And the fact that Tedy recovered, that he and Heidi actually realized that Tedy's full recovery offered an opportunity to pay things forward, isn't that right? And Tedy's team was set up as a way to create awareness about the fact that stroke can actually affect people in many walks of life, but also then to create fundraising for support for those who might need it, for research, and more than $8.5 million has been raised.
Tedy and Heidi and your staff wanted to give you something special for your 20 years of service to Burke Neurological Institute and stroke research and awareness. And so I have a little something to present to you. This is a signed Tedy Bruschi jersey specifically for you.
All right.
Dr. Bernice Grafstein is one of my scientific heroes, truly. And not only because she is a fellow Canadian expat, which she is. We were geeking out on that last night, weren't we? But because of the enormous impact that she has had in the field of neuroscience. Her exceptional dedication to teaching, her tireless mentorship of people throughout her career, me included, her wry wit, let me tell you, and self-effacing style is always just under the surface with her, and her seeming ability to defy the space-time continuum itself by doing all this at an age when others have stopped. Dr. Grastine is currently the Vincent and Brooke Astor Distinguished Professor of Neuroscience at Weill Cornell Medicine and a member of my department, the Department of Physiology and Biophysics. She has many accolades, and among them is her election last year to the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Grastine is extremely well known in the field of neuroscience because of her pioneering discoveries about nerve cell damage and regeneration. Dr. Grastine, you are an inspiration to all of us at BNI. And on behalf of the Burke Neurological Institute, I would like to present you with the 2022 McDowell Award.
I want to say that I'm particularly thrilled to receive this award in the name of Fletcher McDowell, whom I knew, whom I respected, and whom I really love. And I'm really, really honored to receive this award. Thank you.
There are many people who are accomplished scientists, and on this measure, Dr. Weinstein is as good as they come. Evidence of this is that he is the Maxwell Upson Professor of Physiology and Biophysics and the founder and director of the Institute for Computational Biomedicine at Weill Cornell Medicine. He also holds appointments at Rockefeller University and Memorial Sloan Kettering. He is an elected fellow of the Biophysical Society and the American Physiological Society, and has served as the president of the Biophysical Society and the Association of Chairmen of Departments of Physiology, and the International Society for Computational Biology. Dr. Weinstein's work has produced seminal insights into the inner workings of the structural and electronic determinants of biological processes using theoretical, computational, and bioinformatical methods. He not only leads with competence, but is hardworking, exudes fairness, balance, calmness, integrity, wisdom, prudence, and creativity. And he has an uncanny ability to focus on the long game when others are distracted by the present. On behalf of the Burke Neurological Institute, I would like to present you with the 2022 McDowell Award.
But truly, I enjoyed every moment that I was in touch with this group, not only because of the brilliant scientists that Raj has brought together in this institute, but because of its goals, which are deeply human, deeply humanitarian, and at the same time, fundamentally, rigorously based on science. That is also a very rare finding in an institute of this kind.
Last but maybe most, the Hamiltons. I think I'll take a moment to tell you a little bit about them, and then I'll share some personal perspectives from the Institute. Annie, who's with us today, was diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia at the age of 9. And she now spends time not only educating different groups but companies about Friedreich's and her personal experience with it. One of the reasons we selected this family is because we believe that real hope comes from great science. And I think the investments that the Hamilton family has made into the CureFA and other organizations, investments at the Broad to fundamentally understand this disease and really bring benefit for everybody is remarkable. All of the people who are scientists here really believe that we're on a mission, and people like you inspire us. So don't forget that. It's an incredible honor for us to give Annie, Tom, and Karen Hamilton the 2022 McDowell Award. And
thanks so much. We're really honored to be amongst such distinguished company. And I'm not sure we feel like we deserve an award. You know, we're just parents trying to help our kids. You know, we found an amazing group of people here at the Burke, and it's a good story for you as we go through in our journey with a neurological disease. You find yourself, when you're looking for resources, at a lot of stroke and spinal cord clinics, whether you like it or not. We were looking for a robotic suit. We were looking for some work with exoskeletons, and it leads you to places like this. But when we got here, we found out there's a lot more than just that. And the work that everyone here does around neurology and around the biologics of the brain have a lot more impact than just stroke. We're honored to accept the award. Thank you.